66 days and you can revolutionize your whole life. Yeah. I'm the HNIC, richer than I ever was. Yo, too, what it do? Yeah. Let me zoom in a little bit for y'all. Bow, yeah. I know you see me, headphone in a new way. It's okay. Hope y'all feeling good today. I know I'm thankful. I know I'm feeling swell. Today's word, motivated. Oh, shit. All right, we back. Motivated, prompt, inspired, provided with a motive. Motivated is nothing more than an internal push. All right, you got your goal in sight. You're motivated to continuously do the habits you're stacking, which shows you or gives you leading indicators that you will eventually arrive to your destination, which is the goal you set forth on day one. All right, so motivated, you need to have it, or you don't need to have it. It is good to be motivated in different avenues depending on what attribute you want to attain or would like to eventually attain. So find things that get you motivated and work towards it every day until it is a part of you, and then rinse and repeat. All right, we're going into the depths now. How long habits really take. I know y'all have heard it. I've heard it. Your mama heard it. Your cousin heard it. It takes 21 days to build a habit. But that is a lie. It really takes 66 days to build a habit. I've read it in numerous articles, and it explains why. If you're familiar with Gymshark, they run a Gymshark 66, where the beginning of every year, the first 66 days, it's like a workout challenge, but really it's under the umbrella of you solidifying a habit of fitness that'll make you better longer than it will in the instant. It forces you to delay your gratification. So now, how long does a habit take? It's 66 days, quite frankly. 66 days could change your life forever if you stick to a habit. Or New Year, they set New Year goals on January 1st. By January 17th, Martin Luther King Day usually, day before, day after. By January 18th, 80+% of people who set those goals have tanked it. So I say all this of it taking only 66 days to build a habit. Essentially, 66 days and you're intrinsically more than 80% better and farther than the average person. Think about it. 66 days and you will have officially obtained a habit where what used to be essentially difficult or challenging, more challenging than normal, it's a level of ease with it. Same as the analogy I spoke about before of doing something for 100 hours. Up until that 100-hour mark, it's gonna be very challenging. It's gonna be very difficult. It's supposed to. But at that 100-hour mark, would you look at that? Something about it is as if a weight is lifted. It's still challenging, but nowhere near at the level it used to be. In 66 days, say doing something 2 hours a day, coincidentally, you cross over that 100-hour mark. Would you look at that? Now it makes sense why a habit is formed, and that's what I believe and what statistics show, yet others will say different. But that's how long it takes. Because a habit can be so many different things that cements your progression in whatever field. Like, I can go down a list from habits of learning a new language to habits of playing spades to the habit of mannerisms. Those are habits. You don't just speak with, appreciation and you give manners across the board. No, that's something that's built. Habits in all way, shape, or form make all of us in this world, good or bad habits. Every person on this planet has a habit. Some more outrageous than the other, but they all have it. And I guarantee they have done it more than 66 times. This is why it's a habit. I guarantee I put everything I ever owned on it. So 66 days can really change your life, and you should have that in the forefront of your mental on when you're trying to work towards obtaining a high level skill. You're trying to be a better version than you prior was. You're attempting to maybe strengthen a skill you already have by putting in more time to it. It all comes down to habits, and knowing now 66 days can change your life for a habit that you now have. I believe that's worth it. I believe that's worth it. Even for people who went to school. If anybody in here who's got a college degree, or anybody in here who has a diploma, when you went to high school, that first year of high school, was it challenging? Yeah, it was probably very different than middle school, but it got enormously easy. Same in the sense of college. Anybody who got a degree, that freshman year was difficult. That sophomore year was difficult. The junior year was difficult. The senior year was difficult at the beginning. But what happened as a semester, each semester progressed along. Something about it got easier in the sense of I understand what I need to do to get where I will eventually go, and that's having a degree. If that's your route of, advancement in education. For anybody who got a business, it's gonna be very hard that first month or two if you're truly doing work to progress yourself forward and not just making noise and busy work. But after those 66 days elapse, or over 100 plus hours is put into a specific craft, for some reason, you are better and more efficient at whatever it is you are working on. So knowing that, and now understanding why it's 66 days, like I just broke it down to you, and you can also verify, you can fact check me, go to Google, go to ChatGPT, go to Google Gemini, go to Claude Code, pick your poison, and ask it with verification of the web, and it has no problem showing you the facts. So 66 days it takes to really lock in and solidify and harden the habit you would like to attain. Shoot, that was another bar. Check my reel out too, Harden Habits. And on that note, Tuesday, no tacos, but continue to be great.